Karma, the sum of a person's actions in this and previous states of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in future existences. I believe in karma. I understand if you don't, but time and time again, I feel like if I do something wrong, it's usually followed up by something bad happening to me. While sometimes I can't pinpoint exactly what I did wrong, I do sometimes have a small feeling of guilt if something bad happens. I think this roots from my earliest memory of me witnessing karma. When I was in 4th grade, I was in a tough school. Most students in my class formed cliques, and I was one of the only ones that was always left out, and sometimes even bullied. One day, this one kid came to school with a broken leg, and he needed to use crutches to move around and stuff. He was one of the people that bullied me at the time, so I tried to stay focused on myself. However, when we were leaving for lunch, I remember this kid falling over since he didn't know how to use his crutches. Because of this, I laughed a bit to myself, but there was this girl behind me that said I was being rude, which rightfully so, I was being rude at the time. She then proceeded to ask me if I knew what karma was. At the time, I didn't really know what it was, but when she told me what it was, I basically said something along the lines of, "Ha, that's ridiculous." Later that day, I went to a soccer lesson, and that's when the karma struck hard. I was trying to catch up to the ball when suddenly I slipped and fell forward. And then... Cleats hurt a lot. They're meant to stay where they're placed down, so they can totally do some damage. And I later found out that they did do damage because my hand was broken. I was not able to go to recess for 2 whole weeks when I got my cast, and let's just say no one from my class was thrilled to eat lunch with me. Why does karma only seem to affect normal people, and then total assholes seem to get away with acting like shit to everyone else? Have you guys ever dealt with karma? Tell me in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and don't get flubbernucked.